your compliance, look for vulnerabilities based upon your platform, and give you a report of findings, vulnerabilities. Pentester.com, it can get confusing because pen testing and pentester.com are like, pen testing is a term. Pentester.com is the name of my company.
Okay.
What we do is we try to automate as much of what a pen tester would do digitally. So pentester.com is an automated web scanning framework. As of right now, we're building it out to be more of a more than just a web scanner. And sorry, I'm getting mixed up.
No, it's fine. So let me just ask this then. So
it's hard to explain. So I'm trying to make everybody understand.
I get it, because I'm a dummy with this stuff.
Not
so.
you. Not.
So let me ask you a question then. So if I go to pentester.com and I type in SeanRyanShow.com, what kind of vulnerabilities might I have? Here's my website. I sell gummy bears on it, and we post upcoming episodes. Your episode's going to be on there. We collect email addresses for a database to we send out a free newsletter all the time.
Right.
And then we got like some, if you want to apply for a job here, every once in a while we'll post that. They can run their resumes. We just did a thing where we're looking for a new video editor for shorts, and they're sending in a bunch of, we're having a competition for it. But for a website like, and we have advertising inquiries. For a website like that, it's run off Shopify. What kind of vulnerabilities would I be looking at?
So there's many things. The first thing that came to mind was email breaches. So if you have like contact@SeanRyan.com, is that your website, SeanRyan.com?
SeanRyanShow.com.
SeanRyanShow.com. So contact@SeanRyanShow.com, or Sean Ryan at the website, or anyone that works here. I can look up that domain with Pentester and see if it's been involved in any breaches, or if it's been involved in any botnet traffic where it's scraped all of the cookies and passwords from people's browsers.
Okay, hold on. What is botnet what? Tracking?
Traffic.
Botnet traffic.
Right. So let's say you were infected with some type of malware, and that person grabs from your Chrome or your Safari all of the saved passwords and all of the sessions. Like a website, to be signed into a website, you have to have a session. So if I took that session and replaced mine with yours, now I'm you, without a password. So some of that stuff gets released on the dark web, or it's Tor. I like to call it Tor, Tor, the onion router. That's what the dark web is. But it gets released there, and sometimes on the publicly facing web. And a lot of people aren't aware of what information is actually out there. So when you put your website into Pentester, you get a preliminary report that shows all of that data that has been exposed related to your domain name. Well, it goes a little further than that, because let's say it doesn't find anything. Maybe you're a brand new website, and Shopify is doing a good job with all of the plugins you're using. Because remember, each one of those plugins is by an individual creator that could have messed up at any point in their code. So you're only as strong as your strongest plugin. So that's one thing there. Shopify has their own security, and then you have your own security based on your plugins. As for the emails, let's say I get nothing with the SeanRyanShow.com. Now I'm going to start looking into the Gmail accounts of Gmail, Hotmail, AOL, Yahoo, whatever, of all of your employees, your family, and then I'm going to see breaches associated with them, which I guarantee you that there is. Like I am so sure that if I pulled my laptop out and I put in one of your personal emails, that I will have at least one of your passwords. And that password could be reused for Shopify, or maybe it's used to access that list of data with your customers that you were saying you have the client list, the newsletters, the applicants for the jobs. Maybe it's the same password you use for that. And now I have access to that data that I could either ransom you with, I could escalate my permissions on Shopify with, and take over your entire site. Maybe it's the credentials to your social media platform, like YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever you're on. Those credentials could be reused. So it is important, like as you said, using a password manager, because all it takes is someone like me or with a bad, bad moral compass to take advantage of everything that you have.
Could you demonstrate that right now?
Yeah.
Just type it in my email.
Yeah, for sure. I'll try the Sean Ryan Show first. .com, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have there is some sensitive information, but nothing nothing that would be a big deal. I can show it to you actually if you want. It's not going to hurt anything.
Yeah, let's see it.
So this isn't specifically passwords there. But it is what came from, leaks on the internet. This isn't, it isn't anything other than leaked data. So nothing there is sensitive to my eyes.
So we're doing a good job.
For the Sean Ryan Show. But if you throw in one of your Gmails there or something, any other email that you may be using for a long period of time.
Just type it in here.
Yep. Take a second to load. It loads over 140 billion records. Nothing on that website. There's 2 E's supposed to be there.
Yeah.
I would assume so.
No shit.
I don't.
All right, my IT guy's gonna live to see another paycheck.
Well, it's not your IT guy though. Even that one just doesn't seem to be registered with a bunch of accounts. Like for example, if you were in 2019 LinkedIn breach or Dropbox, if you use any of that, like Vigilante.
Vigilance Elite.
I keep saying Vigilante. I'm sorry. Vigilance Elite. I do have password, and I do have the address.
Whose address?
And I have an apartment in.
Interesting.
I have an IP address for. I have an address in where we're at right now with the zip code ending in 64 and a phone number ending in.
All that shit's on there?
Yeah. And I have a lot more than that if you want to take a look yourself.
Oh, yeah. Let me take a look.
Yeah. I'm halfway through it, but you can scroll up and down.
How do we clean this up?
You can't. You just got to change. You got to change the information if you don't want it there. There is no way to get rid of it.
Okay, so what? Oh my gosh.
So that's why small and medium-sized businesses that don't realize that they're a target, they're more of a target than they think. They get attacked because they either have exposed credentials out there or they're using old technology, and they just get grouped in with a ton of other people that are, similar targets. A lot of them don't realize they need to take their cybersecurity more seriously. And Pen Tester, this is kind of like a shameless plug, but for $50 a month, it's worth the money. We are the cheapest, to my knowledge, in the cybersecurity world, and we're not only giving you a software solution, but we're giving you a hands-on, manual confirmation for anything that we're not sure of. So for $50, if someone would have offered that to me prior to being a hacker myself, I was a little kid, but let's just say I wasn't ever, I'd be more than happy to pay $50 a month for something like this. This is just one of many things we offer.
Okay.
So
is my website safe for customers?
That's up to you to decide. I haven't ran a scan. This is just a breach check.
Oh, that's just a breach check?
Yeah. Yeah, and we have more records than literally anyone else on the internet. So we're going to be able to tell you more than most, most people. Some people are going to have access to these private databases that we have as well as the public ones. But if you download certain other competition websites that sign up for other competition websites that say that they offer breach protection or the leak protection, breach or leak protection is what they'll say. They don't have a database as big as ours. I'm sure of it. I'm very confident in that. And this is without running, like I said, this is without running a scan. So You know, like I'll keep the computer ready for when you want to see a face, but I'll show you how wild that can get.
Let's do that.
Oh, you want to see it?
Yeah, let's do it. So describe what you're going to do.
So I could do my face, your face, anyone's face that you want to do. Does it? You just tell me whose
Yeah,
face.
we can do my face.
Okay. It's going to be a lot of pictures of you, obviously, because of your podcast, but.
So basically what you're doing is you're taking a photo of me. It's going to do the facial recognition and find every image on the internet that has my face in it.
Yeah.
Whether I'm tagged in it or not.
Yes.
Like it's strict. You could find my face in the middle of the Super Bowl stadium.
As long as it's on the internet. So yeah, let me take a picture and send it to myself.